Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is secrets, as in you are as sick as your secrets. Now, I've heard this saying for a long time, and the way that I've always interpreted it is that when we keep something buried, when we keep something hidden, particularly something that is a wound or a hurt or something really difficult that we went through, that it has this way of kind of sort of festering underneath the surface. And that if we leave it unattended, if we never address it, it kind of keeps on building and the infection just keeps growing until we have sort of like this spiritual sepsis. And what I've always believed is that in these cases, it's better for us to air it. It's better for us to address it than to just let it just kind of harbor underneath and just keep on doing what it's doing until all of a sudden it just kind of explodes on us. So that's always been my sense of you're as sick as your secrets. But recently, I had this experience where I realized that there's another way to look at it, which is that when we keep secrets, the amount of energy that gets exerted, the resources that it takes to keep something on the lowdown affects all other aspects of our life. Sort of like, and this may seem kind of gross, but like you can't pee in one part of the pool without it affecting the rest of the pool. And so recently I had this experience where I could really see how the impact of keeping a secret was affecting other aspects of my life. And it was really interesting when I realized this, because it was only after I revealed the secret that I saw the impact of keeping the secret. Now, trying to keep a fairly long story short, there was a decision that I needed to make, and it was for a project that I'm working on, and it was fairly big. And the bottom line is that I didn't have all the answers. I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, and I was waiting for clarity. So there were some people involved in this situation where I was not telling them about it until I had more clarity and I actually had more information. But there were other people who are my trusted friends and close confidants who were aware of this and who were helping me to just hold that space until I knew what I wanted to do and were keeping the secret with me. So interestingly, at the same time that I was kind of sitting on this really big thing and kind of like percolating with it and marinating with it and just sitting there and contemplating it, I was also basically noticing that my visibility in other ways felt like it was really getting impacted, even to the point where when I was sending out emails to people that were reliable friends and colleagues and clients who I knew would respond to emails, I would send something out with a direct, specific question, and I'd like get no answer back. And it was like, it just kept happening where I was noticing that my numbers were different than usual, and my replies, the replies from even people that were reliable and consistent, and I knew I could expect to hear from, I just wasn't. And I kept going, what is going on? It feels like there's this block. It feels like there's something that's keeping me from being able to be visible. I feel like I'm being hidden. And it wasn't until I had the conversation with the people I needed to have this conversation with, and I released the secret, I was able to let it out of the bag, that all of a sudden, within about 24 hours, things started to move again. And suddenly my email started to flow again, and information started to come back to me. And it was as if I had ceased to be hidden in other areas of my life. And what I realized is that, at least for me, when I am hiding one part of myself, I cannot help but end up hiding other parts of myself too. That it's sort of like you cannot use the energy of secrecy without it impacting other parts of life. As well as it takes a great deal of energy, it takes a great deal of effort, it takes a lot of resources to keep something on the lowdown, and that energy was getting diverted from other places and other parts of my life. So once the secret was released, all of a sudden all this this other energy was released, and suddenly things started to go back to what I experience as kind of business as usual. But it was really striking to go, oh my goodness, I can really see the impact of secrets on other aspects of my life. So my question to you right now is there a secret that you're sitting on? Is there something that you've been putting a great deal of energy into containing and protecting? And how is that affecting other aspects of your life? How much energy does it take to keep this secret? How much effort are you putting into not sharing it? And what would it be like to find a safe place to release this secret? What would it be like for, depending on the kind of secret, and if it's time to share it, what would it be like to let it go? And I guess the other question I'll ask you is, are you keeping the secret because you're scared of sharing it, but you need to share it? Or are you keeping the secret because it's not time to share it yet? So I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace, I am wishing you ease, and I am wishing you clarity about your secrets. And in the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and I will be ever so grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. So please like it, please share it, and please pass it along to other people who would find this useful. Thank you so much, and until tomorrow, I'm just sending you all kinds of love. Peace.